right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Hey.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dale Ivan, and I am an 8th grade student here at Magellan. Did you know that most Austin musicians make less than $24,000 a year? Now, the average health insurance cost per person in Texas is roughly $6.3 thousand annually. That's over 1/4 of their income toward health insurance alone. 1/4. Let's think about that for a second. Now, my community project action is to spread awareness about helping Austin musicians have access to affordable health care. Today, my special guest speaker is here to talk to us about HAAM. What is HAAM? HAAM stands for the Health Alliance for Austin Musicians. Now, in a nutshell, HAAM is a nonprofit organization based here in Austin that helps local musicians who cannot afford health care get health care and other medical services, such as mental, physical, dental health, among others. Now, please put your hands together for HAAM's very own Chief Development Officer, Christopher Alberts.
Thank you, Diego, for the very kind introduction and saying a few words about HAAM. You did a great job of kind of selling what our mission is. So HAAM, or Health Alliance for Austin Musicians, I think seeing the energy in this room around the performances, around folks' response to music, that's why we exist, right? Is everybody loves music. We really, try to imagine a day in your life without some form of music. I think you'd be surprised how empty that would feel. It creates connection, it's like the backdrop of the traditions that we have, and too often the folks that are responsible for that amazing music are not the ones that make it huge and fill out arenas. They're not the ones that, can be self-sufficient. It's folks that are going to work every single day and grinding out and being a live musician here in what is, proclaimed as the live music capital of the world. And as Diego pointed out, most musicians earn less than $25,000 annually in a city like Austin, which is continually getting more expensive. And yet the flip side is, music provides over $2.2 billion annually in economic activity for this region. And so when you think about their value to our culture, their value to the economy here, live music and the musicians that perform it are essential. And so that's why HAAM was founded. We were brought together almost 20 years ago by a visionary founder who really was a patron of music, who was involved with healthcare as a philanthropist, and she saw that there was this gap in terms of what musicians brought to the community and their ability to honestly just stay healthy and perform and create, these wonderful parts of Austin and Central Texas. And she brought healthcare providers to the table, and she said, we need to take care of our musicians. And so she did what is no small feat for those that have been in this town for a while, which is she got Seton and St. David's to play nice together, which is two competing medical systems. Is not an easy chore. She brought mental health into a fold long before that was a topic that was openly discussed or available through insurance. And then she rounded that out by bringing dental and basic needs into musicians' lives so they can stay healthy and performing on the stages we love. HAAM provides access to affordable health care for over 3,100 musicians annually. And thanks to our partnerships, every dollar that is raised by HAAM is actually leveraged into about $7 worth of health care. So we like to say we're one of the best nonprofit investments in town. Since opening our doors 20 years ago, we've actually provided over $190 million worth of healthcare services to working poor musicians who otherwise would be relying on the indigent healthcare system and pulling healthcare resources from others in need without the services of HAAM. The way that we're able to do it is through community support. So we're incredibly grateful when we get invitations like the one Diego extended to me, that I get to come talk about what it is we do. There are still musicians in this community that are unaware of what we're doing. I see budding musicians here that someday may need our services if they decide to pursue music as a career, and we want to be here for them for the long term. We have special events, we have volunteers, we have individual fundraisers that all come together to make HAAM a possibility. And our goal is to keep music in Austin alive and well for generations and generations to come. As Diego mentioned, it's not just the healthcare access piece, though we do provide access to insurance, dental, mental health, hearing, vision, and so much more. We also have a staff that's dedicated to navigating healthcare. And I know this room is full of folks that are on the younger side, and probably your parents help you do that at this point in time, but I can promise you as you get older, navigating or having access to healthcare is not enough. You have to be utilizing it. You have to stay healthy. really staying ahead of it and preventing things before they become emergencies is not only critical to your health, but it's critical to your financial stability. And that's really where HAAM steps in and tries to educate our musicians and help them access that care regularly. We continue to see more musicians every single year. This is our highest open enrollment rate yet. And we plan on our next 20 years to continue to expand not only to the musicians that we serve, but those in and around live music, so light techs, sound engineers, and those that also make live music possible. And so when you want to find out more about us, visit our website, HAAM.org. And we hope as you guys are entering the world as citizens of Central Texas and looking for the things that you want to support, there's so many wonderful nonprofit causes, and we're really grateful that we get to share a little bit about who we are. And I really appreciate Diego having us here today.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Now, before I let Christopher go, I just want to say thank you all so much for being such a wonderful audience to Christopher and I. Please visit www.myham.org for more information on how you can help this growing cause. Now, again, let's give Christopher one huge round of applause.